Welcome, everybody, to Sound Bites, the bite-sized podcast about all things snacks. My name is Peter, one of your hosts, and of course, with me, as always, is my co-host, Chille. Chille, how are you?
Hello, I'm here. Yay! Snacks!
Chille, you survived the Plowman Lunch episode. Are you alive?
I feel okay. I mean, right. That was weeks ago. Cough, cough, cough.
That was... I feel okay. That was weeks ago. Just the people don't worry. There's no fourth wall here. This is like TV to them. Yeah. That'd be funny if there was like a deeper mystery each episode. We slowly started something and like in the background. It's like, what? Like, that's not happening. Like somebody's gonna listen to this and start thinking it's gonna happen. It's not happening. I'll tell you that right now. It's not gonna happen. Wink.
There's no snack.
Big Snack is looking after us now. Snackageddon. Yeah. Well, Chille, let's get into to what we're eating and snacking on.
Okay.
This week, Chille? I'm gonna let you go first. I feel like you need a rise up from Plowman's Lunch.
In the UK, we have something called a Jaffa cake, which is a small circular cake, which, yes, it is a cake. There was a legal battle between if they were called biscuits or cake, because back in the day, because these started out, I can't remember which, I think it was World War II, these came out originally, and there was a legal battle if they were cakes or biscuits, because cakes at the time were tax exempt, so they could sell them cheaper rather than biscuits. Some Jaffa cakes. They are small circular cake base with a orange little bit in the middle, which is a tangy orange, really nice, and a dark chocolate cover. Well, I'd say dark, but it's supposedly milk, but it has more of a dark flavor than milk.
Huh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna not lie, Chille. I've always wanted to try a Jaffa cake like that. So bad.
Yeah. McVitie's are probably the brand I prefer. Of course, there are other brands that you can buy, but McVitie's are the ones I buy. You get 20 for about £1 something normally, which I did some maths. And because a human being will always eat 20 Jaffa cakes, because once you open a packet of Jaffa cakes, you can't stop. The fact I was able to stop at half a packet means I'm some sort of human god.
I think your only weakness is Plowman's Lunch.
My kryptonite.
Yeah.
I worked out that the whole 20, if you ate all 20 cakes, it would just be over 900 calories.
Chill out, son of Krypton.
Lord of snacks.
Yeah.
So yeah, I Jaffa cakes. I'm gonna eat one.
Okay. Chille is now consuming a snack. They're soft, so you're not gonna hear like any crunches on this. And it's like a
so good. Oh, such a good pie. My taste buds are happy. They're singing to me.
That's good. You didn't throw a knife in anger this episode.
Thank God that knife was plastic.
People were sending us emails and tweets about the knife. It's plastic. Don't worry, folks. Plastic. It's plastic. It's a plastic.
It's plastic.
Yeah.
In fact, it was so. Anyway, I'm not going to bring that episode up because of the nightmares.
The knife melted.
The horrific nightmares that will. I do sleep and I'll be having nightmares about that episode for years.
Yeah, for the 2 hours Chille powers down to charge. His robotic mind goes into a waking state of nightmares, and Plowman's Lunch will be one of them.
I'll be at next fan fest, staying with you guys, and you'll hear me wake up going,
So Chille, the delicious pairing of soft, delicious cake, a little jelly disc of orange, and a topper of chocolate. Yeah. What do you rate the Jaffa cake?
Oh, so good.
That was so good.
As I said, you got the soft base, and then you've got the chocolate's kind of hard to to go with like two different textures, and then you got the jelly in the middle, which is kind of like a mix. It's not hard, but you know what I mean. It's got texture. I've got to give it a 9. Yeah, 9.
I don't blame you. Also, Chille, I would have to say, I think if our listeners are like us, they are also made of a soft base. So, all right. Well, I have I also have a treat. I have a delicious Keebler Coconut Dream fudge, coconut, and chocolate and caramel cookie. It's kind of like a Girl Scout version of a Girl Scout cookie, the Samoa, but the Keebler Elf version of it. So it's a cookie. It's been a while since I've had one, so like as I do on my side of things, I'm gonna need to read some stuff. It's not a lot of description on this thing. It's a cookie, but it's made fudge, coconut, and caramel. And if I read I'm sure if I read the ingredients, there's something in sugar is sugar is the number one thing in here. It's got sweetened condensed milk in there and cocoa. Well, it's got all the things. In Chile, you cannot eat them, sadly. I think everything in America is just somewhere in your nuts. So I'm going to go ahead and pop.
It's in America. So
yeah, it's true. But I will describe them. They are a fudge base. So there's like a nice chocolate, probably milk chocolate base. That is layered on the bottom, and it's got like a swizzle of chocolate on top. It's a cookie dredged in like caramel chili and toasted coconut on top, and then it's got that chocolate swirl on top of that. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop one in my mouth and let you know what's going on.
That sounds so good.
So soft. Hold on. Okay. It's a super sweet cookie. Like, super sweet. There's so much going on. Also, I was reminded that Samoas are also known as caramel delights. But I refuse to call them caramel delights. I'm going to call them a Samoa. The cookie is soft. It's not like a crispy, crunchy cookie. It is a softer cookie. It's not chewy. It's just like a softer. I don't know what type of cookie. I'm gonna bite one in half. Hold on.
It sounds like a chewy cookie to me. That's what we would call it.
Well, if I had to say, like, compare it to something, what are those like buttery type of cookies? Like those really, it's chewy, but I don't know if chewy is the right word. It's
sounds like those Scottish biscuits we have here.
All right, sure, yeah, well, go with it. It's a Scottish biscuit.
No, shortbread, where it's very buttery.
Yes, it's like a shortbread style, but then it's got this. Yeah. So take the cookie, Chille. Take the like a round like donut shaped shortbread, and then lay it on a pool of chocolatey fudge. Then you're gonna layer caramel on top of that, and then throw toasted coconuts on top of that, and then you're gonna drizzle make a swizzle of fudge on top, and that is this cookie.
That sounds amazing.
It is. It is. It is good. It is just not my favorite cookie. My favorite cookie, if we're saying, hey, if you had to eat a cookie out from the Girl Scouts or like a mock Girl Scout cookie, is what's called a tag-along, and it's a peanut butter cookie. It's like a shortbread disc with a peanut butter circle in the middle, and then it's just layered with like fudge on top. It's delicious. Also thin mint. But this is good. It's not a terrible cookie. It's a good cookie. It's super sweet. It is. There's so much sugar. I understand it's a cookie, but I feel like cookies, like their first ingredient should be sugar. Well, if you have that much sugar, then there's a lot going on here. What's the serving
So when we're
size?
talking about our favorite cookies, I've got to go with, well, it's a biscuit more than a cookie because I don't eat cookies, but I've got to go with the double chocolate McVitie's, which is
there's a double chocolate McVitie's.
Yeah, it's a chocolate, covered biscuit, with chocolate chips inside the biscuit, and even the biscuit itself is kind of cocoa based.
I want to double chocolate McVitie's. So I'll give this, because you can only eat 2 of these cookies, and I understand why. They're so sugary. They're like serving sizes too, but like you could polish off a whole tray, and then you're like, now I got the sugars. I got the sugars. So if this is very, very like, you have to like maybe the combination of these 3 things, or you have to like coconut. If you don't like coconut, you're not gonna like this cookie. If you do like coconut, I'm gonna give the Coconut Dream. I'm gonna give it a 6. And I just think because the coconut flavor is not super strong, and I think I would have liked a little bit more coconut flavor in there. It is sugary. It's not a bad cookie. I mean, I'm gonna polish off this box in a week or something like that. But it's between this and potato snack from last week, it's a back-to-back like middle of the road. It's I would say this is more of a middle of the road on the higher spectrum of cookie. Like a snack, like, hey, like if I see these around, I'm grabbing like a couple cooks. And if I saw these next to potato snack, I'm taking the cookies. I'm leaving potato snack. So if I was offered one or the other, I'd take these. So that's where I'm at. And with that ends this episode. So that means that we can now do the thing where we say goodbye to you, and we hope that you enjoy your snacking week. Let us know at our Twitters. You can send me a message at Flatus on Twitter, or Soundbites Pod, of course. You can do that, and send us to let us know what you're eating. Like, what are you snacking on over there? Or tell us something you want us to eat, like review on the show. Like, hey, get this. I want to hear what you guys think of X. What do you guys eat Twinkies? Eat a Twinkie on the show. We'll do it. I mean, Chille, I don't know if Chille can get it. Can you acquire a Twinkie? I feel like that's rare over there.
They're expensive, but I can acquire them from Tesco's.
No, yeah, see, it's rare.
I think Tesco sells them still. Right. We used to have an American store called the American Store that sold American sweets.
Like this guy, like, welcome to the American Store. We have all the American snacks you could want. Well,
yeah, I used to love buying stuff there.
Oh, hey, you know what? Before we end this episode, real quick, I want to say something. I know I just did some of my outro, but I went to go try to acquire Baconator Pringles, not at Target. So if you know where one can acquire Baconator Pringles, we need to know.
Well, I'm getting some sent to me.
You are very lucky. That is not happening with me. Not
for Pringles, by the way. Luckily, I posted on Twitter to search and high and low to anyone who follows me for them. Mm-hmm. And I would pay for their Final Fantasy 14 sub or pay for anything they wanted for them.
Yeah.
And someone has found a packet and have DM'd me, and they're trying to find a way to send it here.
Got it. I need to find also a person to do that. But for now, of course, like I said, you can find me at Flatus. You can find us at Soundbites Pod on Twitter. Let us know what you're snacking on. If you know where to get Baconator Pringles, you're like, hey, I guarantee you can get them here. Let us know. Chille, where can they find you?
You can find me MG_Chille, or find me at twitch.tv/MuggleGirl on radio.
I felt like you were about to laugh at something. Like you tried to.
I was about to say you can find, because I was remembering where you can find those Pringles.
You can find me at Pringles.
And I was about to say where. Really, the only state that I've heard that you can find them is Milwaukee.
Milwaukee's the only state that. Why does Milwaukee get all the Baconator Pringles? Probably.
I don't know, but that's where the person I found who found them from near there. So that's the only state that I've heard of that actually has them. So.
I mean, I know I'm in Indiana, and I couldn't tell you which, like how close I am to Milwaukee from here, but I'm not making a trip to Milwaukee for Baconator Pringles. How about this? I just get some Pringles and I slap a Baconator on top of it, or I just throw some Pringles into a Baconator and eat that, and just say, this is a Baconator. Can't say no.
That's a great sandwich, though. Oh.
The Baconator with Pringles on it?
I mean, to be fair, over here it's kind of a standard thing to just like put crisps in between bread and have that as a sandwich.
It's not you know what? It's a guilty pleasure here. I'm not against throwing a couple chips on a sandwich. In fact, I think more places should do that. I feel like there's a sandwich shop that does that here in the States, but it's like a wacky, like, oh, we put.
I'm sorry for going off topic, but
no, it's fine.
But also don't do what one of our restaurants did at one point, because they were selling chicken wings covered in What's-Its. Well, What's-Its is a type of crisp here.
How does that? All right. Well, I guess we'll leave you with that. Your moment of zen, I guess. just don't put your What's-Its on your chicken wings. And with that, we bid you adieu. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.